Hi, this is Mark Hillary for IT Decisions. I'm in Trianon Park in São Paulo. I've just been to the tweetup here with Don Tapscott, the author of Wikinomics and Macro-Wikinomics. The key messages I think that Don was taking to the audience here, which was a highly social media literate audience, was really around the end of the industrial age. He talked very much around the businesses and governments very much having to change because of the models that he outlined in his Macro-Wikinomics book. I think, well, the end of the industrial age is probably the terminology that sums it up, but what he's really talking about is a move towards more collective institutions, the end of the all-powerful, all-being corporation. I suppose, what does that really mean? Well, there's some very good examples over the past couple of months. Look at the Middle East and North Africa. Egypt, for example, which was taking place as a lot of world leaders were sitting in Davos talking about the future while it was actually playing out around them. And this wasn't caused by Facebook or Twitter. It wasn't social media that created the revolution in Egypt, Tunisia, and the current unrest that's spreading throughout the entire region. But it was a disconnect between the expectation of the citizens and the reality that they face. And the difference really being that what tools like Facebook and Twitter are now allowing them to do is to communicate and to self-organize and to collectively share information, even to the point at which the election yesterday in Canada was almost overthrown by a party that was basically organizing itself using social media. They very narrowly failed, but it was a great example of political organization in a new sort of environment. So there is a disconnect between expectation and reality. That applies both to governments but also to corporations. Companies are still very much using a broadcast model of marketing, PR, selling, and very strong hierarchies within the corporation. And again, this is really going to change. I mean, as Don was outlining, we very rarely see change actually happening because the leaders want change to happen. So I'm actually going to go and meet Don privately now to do a short film with him. So I'm going to ask him about some of these questions in a bit more detail.